Hello, my loves. This is Malala with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius and their person. I hope everyone's doing well. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius. Angels, Spirit Guides, please show us. What is the overall energy between these two? King of Cups, Judgment. Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting that you could be feeling less motivated at this time. You know, you could be needing to make a judgment call when it comes to love, or, you know, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but just somebody, you know, who could be emotional at this time, or this could be you being extra sensitive, emotional. I'm getting that, you know, you're realizing things have changed, especially around what you want and what you're interested in. You know, this could be something at work or just in general, as far as, you know, a side hustle, making money. You're trusting your intuition more than ever. What is your energy, please? The Emperor and the High Priestess. Yeah, absolutely. We have Pisces and Aries. Yeah, you're wanting to surrender to what feels right to you. You know, you need to clear space for new opportunities to come in, or even a new person. New ideas. You know, you're bobbing and weaving through any obstacles that come up and showing up for yourself and what you want. You're being the leader of your life, showing up for yourself. What is their energy, please? The Ace of Cups and the Lovers. We have Gemini energy. Yeah, so this person could be wanting to start anew in this love connection, or, you know, there could be a choice here. But I'm getting, you know, a new love could be coming in, or, you know, they're just wanting to start over with a clean slate with you. How do you see them? The Moon and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you see this person as a runner, right? They could have some abandonment wounds that need to be healed, but they're living in fear and uncertainty. You know, when things get tough, this person wants to run. How do they see you? The Strength and the Nine of Swords. So yeah, they're, you know, they see you as being strong and confident, you know, but this person has put you through anxiety, sleepless nights. You know, I'm getting that you're having the strength and courage to walk away from that feeling. You know, I'm getting that you're noticing more patterns and realizing that you are here for a reason. You're here to break the cycles. You know, I'm getting that you would be the first person in your family to do this. You're seeing that light and kindness is the only thing that can win over darkness, or to get you out of your head, or, you know, get you out of anxiety. Love and light always wins. How do you feel about them? Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you see this person as being sneaky, They could have been deceptive, you know, and overindulging. You know, this person could have tendencies to, you know, not be so balanced in their, you know, what they're consuming. It could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be, you know, TV, it could be doom scrolling. I mean, it's just something that is overdone. Something that, you know, this person just does too extra. A little extra here. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Death, rebirth, and the Page of Wands. Yeah. You're transforming your life. You want a new, passionate outlook on life. You want fun, creativity, passion. You know, you're seeing that when you show up and do the work, that it helps everybody around you. You know, it helps your community. It helps the collective as a whole. You want to be able to heal any negative cycles that were inherited, you know, in your bloodline, in your family heritage. And help towards that effort. What are your actions in the 3D? What are your actions, please? The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Healing. Past trauma, past, you know, bloodlines, past family dynamics. You're turning things around for your family, for your ancestors. When you stand firm and lead with love, you help everybody grow. You know, you're not a doormat, you're a leader. What are their actions in the 3D? Page of Cups, the Empress. So again, I'm just getting that this person is trying to come in with a new offer for you because you are the Empress, right? You're loving, you're nurturing, you're kind, you're creative. You know, you're working on your family legacy. You're working on happily ever after. You know, you're healing, you're creating. And I'm just getting that this person is trying to come in, you know, even if it's with just, you know, small offers or intentions or apologies at this time. What are your messages towards them? Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. So yeah, you want to see progress. You want to see, you know, things are turning a corner. You know, you want passion, you want love, you want creativity. You want fun, excitement. But you need to see that there's been something changed, that there's a difference in this person before you just go and take their offers. You know, I'm just getting too, you don't need to absorb the pain and the destruction of the world or anyone, from anyone. You know, you are very sensitive and it affects you differently. You know, you're on the outside looking in because you are the way shower. You don't want to add to the drama and chaos. There's already enough of it. What are their messages towards you? The Sun and the Star. Yeah, wow. That this person is definitely healing. They know they need to heal. from any past traumas, any childhood wounds. You know, this person is trying to resurrect their life and rejuvenate after hard times. You know, this is divine masculine healing. I mean, this is, you know, them wanting to make a difference. Wanting to, you know, come through on the other side and be a star and be a light for this world and for humanity in general. They want to be a way shower as well. What is the outcome here? The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting, you know, you're only wanting to collaborate with like-minded people. You're only wanting to work with people that see your same vision for the future. You know, you're only taking a solid offer from this person or anyone, whether it has to do with work, finances, or love. You're only accepting a solid offer. You know, I'm getting that you're connecting to yourself and your soul more than ever. You are the safe haven. You are at peace when you're in your zone or with your people or with your crowd, you know, or doing what you love at work. You know, when you're in flow state, when you're the most authentic version of yourself. You feel peace and you feel safe. What is the advice, please? 10 of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, ending cycles of pain and betrayal, right? Only collaborating with the people that want to see you win. You know, and wanting you to feel safe and abundant and secure. You know, something, you know, the pain has to come to an end in order to start healing and, you know, be more abundant and stable. And feel safe and feel at peace. And feel authentic, right? When you cut out the nonsense. Cut out the drama, the chaos, the gossip from other people, the outside world, right? You know you have all the answers within you. You don't need to seek outside of yourself and outside of your own body to get any answers. You already know. I'm going to get hidden truth messages for this connection. I look for you everywhere. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I'm just getting, you want to heal any negative cycles here that were inherited, right? Because a lot of this pain and a lot of this stuff is not even yours to hold on to and to carry. I'm going to get a numerology card for our amazing Sagittarius. What message needs to come through, please? 1001, spiritual awakening. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You are on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. If this message resonates with you, type 1001 in the comments. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.